I hate Polaris. I hate Polaris. Yo, Polaris sucks. Are we back, guys? Yo, they got me, bro. Freaking YouTube, man. Freaking YouTube, bro. Freaking YouTube, man. YouTube got me again. Are we back up, guys? I can't see anything. Are we back up? I don't think so. How many streams can I take down? Yo, they got me, bro. Every time, man. You can't watch anything. Well, okay, lesson learned. We're not going to watch Polaris. Yo, Polaris. I'm never covering none of your stuff. Man, they took me out, bro. Took me out. Are we on now? I think we are. Bro, YouTube is such a little... Stuff like this makes me want to just go to Twitch. Maybe I should just go to Twitch, guys. What do you guys think? Man, Jesus Christ, bro. You want to show the live videos? I can't see. Are we up, guys? I'm waiting. Oh, there we go. Should just go to Twitch, guys. There we go. I'm back. Yo. Man, Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely on. All right, let's just move on, man. Freaking YouTube, bro. What's wrong with YouTube, guys? Man, F Polaris, bro. F Polaris, bro. I'm never covering your shit again. They don't care.
With jiu-jitsu this week, which is a fucking bummer. They were just like, I'm not into it anymore. I don't really like it. I don't want to be the dad that makes my fucking kids do the things that they don't want to do. But it does suck for me. I liked it. You know, after a long week of them not listening or being me, I get to go just sit and watch them get their beat. Sanctioned, legal, get just watch people my kids up. The other parents felt it too, man. You know, you go to another sporting event, the other parents, they're on their phone, they're fucking like, get me the fuck, not this, everyone's locked the fuck in at jiu-jitsu. I think it's the same thing. We're all just living vicariously through the other kid that's fucking our kid up. We're just like, yeah, you don't want to follow your fucking get him. Get him, I'm telling you, it gave me just what I fucking needed. It's like watching a fucking NFL football. Someone would crush my kid into my back. Oh, yeah. It's all over now, though. It exists only in memory. I get it. I get why they don't want to do it. They fucking sucked at it. But that's what brought me the most joy.
Yo.
And now that's all gone.
Yo.
My kids decided to quit jiu-jitsu this week, which is a fucking bummer. They were just like, I'm not into it anymore. I don't really like it. I don't want to be the dad that makes my fucking kids do the things that they don't want to do. But it does suck for me. I liked it. You know, after a long week of them not listening or being me, I get to go just sit and watch them get their beat. Sanctioned, legal, get just watch people my kids up. I think the other parents felt it too, man. You know, you go to another sporting event, the other parents, they're on their phone, they're fucking like, get me the fuck, not this, everyone's locked the fuck in at jiu-jitsu. I think it's the same thing. We're all just living vicariously through the other kid that's fucking our kid up. We're just like, yeah, you don't want to follow your fucking get him, you motherfucker. I'm telling you, it gave me just what I fucking needed. It's like watching a fucking NFL football. Someone would crush my kid into my back. Oh, yeah. It's all over now, though. It exists only in memory. I get it. I get why they don't want to do it. They fucking sucked at it. But that's what brought me the most joy. And now that's all gone.
Oh, man.
My kids decided.
All right, shout out to this dad. You know what? That's real talk, bro. These kids, some of these kids, they gotta get their butt kicked a little bit. Some of your kids out there, they need to get their butt kicked, guys. I'm sorry. Some of them kids, they gotta learn a lesson. Yeah, some kids don't nobody come on here and tell me all these kids are all awesome, bro. And you know what? The kids, the bad kids, their parents can't see anything. They don't pay attention to them. Yeah, the parents don't even pay attention to the kids that are bad. And then they be upset at you because you like trying to discipline the kid, or you're trying to like, keep the kid in timeout or something. I don't know what you're trying to do. I be beating up those kids. I don't beat them up, but I'll be out there. I'm going to roll with them. All right, little Johnny, let's roll later, bro. You ain't listening now? All right, let's roll later, bro. But some of these kids are bad, bro. I'm sorry. Some of these kids, they ain't got no attention. They be disrupting everybody else. They just a hassle, bro. God, dog. Woo. It's rough, bro. Earn your gold medal says convince them to do wrestling. They ain't gonna survive. If they can't survive jiu-jitsu, they not gonna survive wrestling practice. A lot of my friends, they just said their kid's gonna have to do jiu-jitsu until they're 18, until they go to college. So the kids didn't have a choice. I mean, at what point are you? I'm not a parent, but some things I think you just got to force your kids to do. Like, all right, I mean, they don't want to brush their teeth either or take a bath, but they got to do it. I think jiu-jitsu should be in the same kind of, grouping. You just got to do it till you're 18, till you graduate high school. You got to do this. But yeah, I wish more parents would get involved. I think that would help a ton. As a coach, when the parents are involved, it's a little bit easier. When the parents understand what's going on, a little bit easier. When the parents don't train, they out of shape, living vicariously through the kids, it's like, all right, bro, this ain't gonna work either. Kids nowadays, they be doing 50 different activities. When I was coming up, you had one activity. You finished that. You just did that one activity. That was it. Now they do everything. Put them in hockey. This will jiu-jitsu is humbling them too. That's why the kids don't want to be humbled, bro. It says hockey will also humble your wallet, and every weekend for the rest of your child's life. Well, the parents now, they're putting a lot of money into jiu-jitsu. They're flying to Rome. They fly to Brazil. They fly to California. They traveling with the tournaments. The ADCC Open, the kid doing every tournament at ADCC Open. So if you guys joining us, the last stream got taken down by Polaris. So I'm never covering Polaris ever again. So yeah, they're not gonna take my stream down more than one time. And there's no way of knowing who's cool. Flow Grappling's cool. They'll let me react to their videos. They're cool. But some of these other organizations, you can't even react. And then they wonder why their stuff don't pop off on social media. Nobody can react to your videos. Even adding constructive criticism, which I'm doing. I'm not just ripping off their stream. I'm actually giving context and some insights. Yeah, but YouTube's kind of a... So if you guys missed it, we looked at Renato Canuto. We'll watch it again. He's got his MMA debut out the way.
Shooting in the single leg. You saw in the highlight what Renato can do from this position. Oh, look at his elbow. Oh, right to the body. He felt those quickly. Felt those really quickly. How about that? Going against a jiu-jitsu guy and you're trying to take him down. Oh! This is not where you want to be with this guy on your back. I wonder if he's going to look for a knockout. Those are heavy ground pounds. Those are nice ground pounds. Heavy big shots. Feel them. I can feel them. I can feel them. Yeah, some good body up there.
Yeah, shout out to Canuto. We it kind of sucks I had to go through all this stuff again, but he's like, felt good to, be able to hit someone full force. And I'm like, bro, wait till you meet the really crazy dudes. They got about 5-10 fights in UFC or one or whatever. And then you gotta, oh man, this guy's crazy. He doesn't feel pain. He likes the pain, in fact. So we were also talking a little bit about Oliver Geddes. We were watching one of his matches on Polaris, but the stream got hit. Nothing I can do about it, man. So this is Mauricio Gomez. This is Roger Gracie's dad, who is the one that awarded Ali his black belt. So Jason says, you have to ask yourself as a parent, is this beneficial to them? If the answer is yes, then you as a parent have to be a parent, not a friend. Yo, Jason, you old school, bro. The parents nowadays trying to be your friend. They trying to hang out with you, hang out with your friends. I guess I'm not sure when that changed. Maybe it's a millennial thing. Yeah, but you know, like I said, it's not fun. Obviously, wrestling's not fun. Jiu-jitsu's not fun. Judo's not that fun. At least when they're starting out, and you know they're not good at it. It's fun if you're good at it from the start, but if you're not good at it, and as a parent to keep your kid in that, you know, in that sport, in that activity, that's going to teach them some life lessons is, I think it's worth it. Obviously, kids, they don't understand that, so you have to kind of step in. We listened to the Ezekiel story. Had a Brazilian judoka that was tapping out all the Brazilians, all the other Gracies, and all the top athletes back in the day with the Ezekiel choke.
Saying that you're on the phone with Mo.
I'm just zooming through what we did already. Craig is working back with Mo and Flow Grappling, so and then we got here. So again, we're not gonna be watching no Polaris on this channel ever again. Got some other news. It says Olympic style event in 2026 to feature PED use. Are we gonna see any jiu-jitsu guys out there? It's like all the guys that win worlds and ADCC are gonna be out there too. A new company hoping to infuse unprecedented levels of science, money, and performance enhancing supplements into Olympic style sports says it will hold its first formal competition May 2026 in Vegas. All right, so the enhanced games, and this is ESPN, guys. ESPN is reporting on this, so I think we can believe it. In the enhanced games, athletes will be allowed, if not outright encouraged, to use performance enhancing supplements. So I mean, what's gonna happen when somebody dies out there? I'm suing the enhanced games. They told me I could do this. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Let's see what people can really do. I mean, they're already doing. What are you talking about? They're already doing it. Someone says, sure, and people die every day of complications. That have nothing to do with PEDs. Well, that's not helping. Don't sit there and tell me the PEDs are helping, guys. Insane comparison. If you feel this strongly, though, makes it a mission to convince these people not to go through with it. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't know if it's real or not, but every attorney involved in lawsuits against the NFL over CTE is salivating over this news. Yeah, I mean, these athletes are already on some stuff. Now we got another video. I'm hoping BJJ Globetrotters don't get me. You guys think Globetrotters will get me? We're just gonna I'm hoping they cool, man. 7-year-old video. Let's see, guys. If I get taken down again, that's it for today. We got the Winter Camp Octopus Half Guard with Oliver Geddes.
Here and here, sleeve, sometimes I go cross grip, whatever, but I'm trying to get myself a little bit closer to this leg to encourage him generally to try and do a switch pass. This is a standard counter for the big fat guys we all hate, who just do this, and do this, and then do this, and we don't like this, okay? We all hate this. So,
let me know if the
generally
stream
we're
goes
going to have
down,
a knee
guys.
shield up to begin with. Again, different ways, we can be high, we can be low, we can be violent, whatever, but we have our distance control here. Okay, when he begins to try and make that transition, or again I can force it, we'll begin with him just trying to switch over. My hand comes behind here, I duck through, and then I remove the leg, making him fall forwards and putting him in regular half with my grip over his back. Okay, different grips we can have here. You can go deep up on the armpit with your elbow on his head. You can go on the belt with your elbow on his head, or you can go on the pants with your elbow on his head. Okay? Any of those are fine. What we cannot allow is to be here and for him to come around with the other hand and tear my face off. Okay? This is a very bad day. So,
shout out to inverted gear over there.
A lot of the time,
see the panda on that gi.
Up on here and heavy, or on the belt. Here. These give me the best sort of balance of control. Now, so first of all, we need to get here. We need to comfortably avoid him peeling our face off. So I can't be at this kind of angle too far away. Just makes too much space for things to go wrong. So, first things first. Yeah, I have my knee shield. Again, I'm not on this side. This side, it's more natural to go to here. Other side, it's more natural to go here. Well, knees up, clear it. Here, here. Pretty much the whole time, my foot is keeping his knee pinned to the ground here. Again, I can't leave it out, because the problem is, if I do, he will put his knee upwards, just straight vertical, just pop it up, just straight, like this. Yeah, and then, again, I start having trouble here, I lose that control. So I need to pin the back of his knee to the ground, heavy, with my shin here, and we're back up on the back here. Now, there's basically two major sweeps we can do from this. There's a bunch of different variations. But the first one I'm going to look at, I'm going to try to basically stretch him out a little bit. So I have my grip. Usually this hand, I'm going to take it to the pants grip. Here, you can do other ways, but this is the easiest. And I'm basically going to throw him on his face. Okay?
Be careful with that, guys.
His hands
Be
come
careful.
Out, stop it, that's fine. And I put him here. So this pulls here, this pushes, and this opens up a lot of space at his legs. And most importantly, it drops his hips down a little bit and stops him being so postured and straight up. Once I'm here, it also opens up some space and allows me to do this. This is the important part. This is the thing. If you can't do this, this is not going to work unless you're way bigger and stronger and better. Okay? So, because in the end, what I'm going to end up trying to do, there's a bunch of variations, is basically replace my guard. Okay? This leads to back takes. There's tons of variations. But for that to happen, I need to make sure I have control over this knee the whole time. So if I don't get there. If I get to my side, again, he brings his knee up, that's foot, and I start doing stuff like this. This is not going to happen until I can establish this actual hook behind the knee. So I want to keep it pinned to the ground, and I want to get my heel over the knee here and here, and just basically pin it down from there. So it should be difficult for him to pop his weight up and start to raise up, because I have that hook in quite tight. For those who are a bit more comfortable with these more advanced half guard, you can go down to lockdown as well. Does the same thing and it stretches them out a little bit more. Often it's a little bit easier, but it does put you a little bit flatter, so it's harder for some people. You can
Are we still up, guys? Let me know if Globetrotters hits me too.
Here and here. Okay? Now, basic version for now, I'm going to just throw him on his face again, push his leg in, and trap. So I've got basically both of his legs pinned together.
Sweet. Nice. So that's a really good technique. Again, Big Panda said that Oliver Geddes has the best half guard he's seen before. So that's a big, compliment, really. Now we got Tynan. He's getting ready.
Different ways of thinking before they step onto the match. To me, it's a moment of freedom, and it's also a moment that I'm really connected to my faith. It's part of my mission of being here. It's not about the match itself, it's just about the growth that you have. That mindset has brought me into this level, and I continue to sharpen it up every single day.
Yeah, yes. AJ got a stream? He's apparently like one of the most intelligent guys in jiu-jitsu, apparently. That might be marketing, though. So yeah, Tynan, he's looking like a Terminator, basically. I'm hopefully next year, or maybe this year, I can get a match with him. That would be pretty cool. These guys are strong, man. I got to figure out how to beat the Terminators out here. I got to figure out how these... And it's not easy because they got the technique, they got the strength, they got the speed, they got the youth, they got the flexibility, they got everything going for them. I'm not sure what I could beat these guys at. Just experience. Well, they got a ton of experience too. But listen, everybody's human. That's something you got to realize. Everybody's human. Everybody slip up. Everybody make a mistake. So you just got to keep fighting. That's what I've learned. in my 20 years of jiu-jitsu. You got to just keep fighting. So yeah, we've got Worlds coming up in about 8 days. So hopefully next year I can get some points. I didn't have enough points, guys. I had like 40 points. You need 80 points to register for Worlds. So I wasn't nowhere near close and just didn't work out for me. So we'll see what happens. I got to start again. Other news, we talked about this a little bit before, but Fabricio Andre.
And he was excited straight away. He was like, yeah, let's do it. So it was as simple as that. He's exciting. He'll wrestle. He'll throw down. He can win against those guys, but also he's kind of like loose in his style as well. Like, I think it's going to be hard to pin him down and actually put him in a bad spot too. But yeah, I'm hoping he goes through and submits everyone. And, I reached out to Fabricio and he was excited straight away. He was like, yeah, let's do it. So it was as simple as that. He's exciting. He'll wrestle. He'll throw down. He can win against those guys, but also he's kind of like loose in his style as well. Like, I think it's going to be hard to pin him down and actually put him in a bad spot too. But yeah, I'm hoping he goes through and submits everyone. And, I reached out to.
I feel like Lachlan is too focused on submissions. Is that anybody else or just me? Clearly, that's the issue of Quintet, is that. I get what Lachlan's saying. Well, I don't know if it's going to be exactly like a quintet, but I'm going based off the last CJI. Actually, I think it is going to be more submission focused, right? The thing is, man, who's tapping all these good guys out? There's probably two people that's tapping these good guys out. It's like Pato and Mika. Who else really tapping people left and right? I mean, you need to incentivize it, but also realize these guys are too good. Like, they're so good. It's hard to submit these guys. These guys don't get submitted. When do these guys get submitted? When does a guy like Mika get submitted? He got submitted one time. I've only seen Mika get submitted one time by Cade Rotullo. When have you seen Cade or Ty get tapped out? Maybe when they were like 14? Well, it's supposed to be level right now, but yeah, I mean, they just gonna take more stuff. Listen, you can't. It's a race to the bottom when you have the enhanced games, because those guys will be like, well, I'm just gonna kill myself in 5 years. They gotta pull a Gordon Ryan, sacrifice their whole lifespan to win. You're like, dang it, bro. I thought we were just enjoying ourselves. So you guys know I'm all natural, man. I only support natural jiu-jitsu over here. I do jiu-jitsu for the health benefits. I mean, obviously my body's wrecked, but I got into martial arts to be a healthy person, not to be doing shit. Got to hide syringes. Instead of syringes, I got Pikachu. Where you at, Pikachu? These other dudes got to hide. They got to hide their syringes. Hope their kids and wife don't find them. I'm over here. I just got Pikachu. I ain't got nothing to hide, man. And that's how I want to live my life, guys. I want to live my life just like, all right, he said he was living clean. He lived a clean life. I don't got that many skeletons in my closet. But that's one thing I don't have to worry about. It's like lying to people about, man, just hard work. I just work hard. I just train hard, I praise God, and I take all these supplements. Like I don't want to be a hypocrite like that. More power to people that do that stuff. I ain't judging. Actually, I am judging you. I hope USADA catch these guys. USADA, help me, USADA. Whenever I'm fighting now, I'm like, help me, USADA. So USADA, where are you? Where are you, USADA? There are natural guys out there, guys. Clearly these top dudes over here, these top guys with the 4-pack on the back, 6-pack on the front. I don't know, man. I gotta bring one of my friends on here, because he went to the doctor in Brazil. He had an injury, had to go to the doctor, and the doctor, he's like, obviously the doctor's talking to him. He's like, oh, you do jiu-jitsu. Doctor's like, man, I hope you're not on nothing, man. He's like, I see a ton of athletes, jiu-jitsu athletes that are in bad health. Again, this was in Brazil. The doctor's like, bro, I'm seeing all these jiu-jitsu guys in terrible health. Look at Wagner Holscher, guys. Wagner Holscher, 44 years old. And, was potentially going through heart failure. 44 years old, guys. If you think 44 years old is old, I mean, I'm not that far from 44. yo, I ain't gonna kill myself for you guys. I'm sorry for your entertainment. I'd rather go out there and do what I can do. Now we got should I post this? Yeah, let's post it. So Craig Jones, you guys love Craig Jones, man, but I don't know, man.
Once you compete on the CGI, and next thing you know, you're gonna be in Philippines with a bunch of lady boys dancing around you. So it was just part of a kind of like a joke that the guy to organize the training camp there played on the instructors, and somehow they all came after the big brown guy somehow, you know.
That's what was going on in this video.
Like, that's what happens. You meet Craig once, you compete on the CGI, and next thing you know, you're going to be in Philippines with a bunch of lady boys dancing around you. So it was just part of a kind of like a joke that the guy to organize the training camp there played on the instructors, and somehow they all came after the big brown guy somehow, you know.
I mean, you guys love Craig Jones.
What was going on in this?
I'm at the point, I guess I'm just old. I'm complaining about everything, but I'm at the point where I'm like, man, I mean, how many times you guys gonna keep joking? Like, these guys love jokes, but I'm like, man, at a certain point, life ain't a joke, bro. It's some real stuff out here, bro. I mean, clearly, these guys can do whatever they want. Young guys gonna make mistakes and do crazy stuff. I understand that. But it's a slippery slope, bro. How many guys, all this stuff started out as a joke, fun stuff, and then they hooked on something, they got addictions. They're over there gooning in the corner. It's just a joke. It's a joke. It's nothing serious. It's a joke. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of weird to see the sport go from like more traditional. I mean, obviously the Gracies were, kind of thuggish back in the day, but at least they put the facade of a traditional, family and traditional values kind of. Maybe not, but at least that, you see the Gracie family, you see very, they have the dad and the sons are looking strong and, representing the family. But now you got kind of Craig Jones kind of leading the degeneracy, and I mean, I'm not saying there wasn't degenerates already, but he's kind of leading the degeneracy into the mainstream. So what, I'm always thinking about what regular people think about jiu-jitsu. And when you have someone like Craig Jones as basically your figurehead, what message is that sending to people? Is this a professional sport? Is it a clown show? Is it a circus? I almost don't want to be a part of. Like, I don't want that to tarnish my own image. I don't want these guys, these fucking these motherfuckers. Pardon my language, guys. Yeah, bro, these shitheads over here. I don't want to be associated with most of these guys. I don't care how much money they make. Listen, bro, when you sell your soul, you ain't getting that thing back. You do all this stuff. It says, who from BJJ would be in the enhanced game? Cyborg, Wagner, Gordon. Yeah, basically. Let's just go to USADA. Felipe Pena. Hey, that's not slander. That's not defamation if you got hit by USADA, guys. That is true. You got hit by USADA, that means you failed the test. Anybody that got hit by USADA, easily. I mean, a lot of guys, a lot of dudes, a lot of girls. Yeah, I don't know what to say. A lot of people. You know, I've been around the sport, so I mean, I can kind of gauge. Well, I guess no one really knows what people are taking. That's true. Mighty Mouse said that the ganja is performance enhancing, so that knocked out all the jiu-jitsu people. Yeah, and then you got peptides natural? Peptides and whatever else. I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope. Like I said, it's like once you start, you're in the gray area. You're in the gray area. I mean, clearly someone like Gordon has said he's used stuff. I don't know, man. I mean, I ain't got that problem. So back to Canuto. We kind of saw this earlier. Hopefully the stream don't get taken down because I posted this clip too.
Those are nice ground and pound.
Bro, they take the stream down for everything.
Feel those shots. I can hear them and feel them. And they're nasty. Good body work by Renato. Good knee to the body.
They gave Renato a good match.
Oh, goodness. I want to see him go back to the hands, because this could get stopped soon if he keeps punching. Oh, nice body.
Referee. That body shot. That last body shot.
Just like that. That was it.
They gave him a good match, man. You know, once you hit that middle tier, the kind of what happened to Bo Nickel, he got through like a couple matches. He's looking okay. But listen, they can always find someone that can beat you. They can always find somebody that can tear you apart. They can find someone more crazy. They can find someone crazier than you that can just tear you apart, bro. Take your best shots. You know, they can find someone that wants to die out there. You think you're gonna beat the dude that wants to die out there and wants to kill you? Nah, bro. So Canuto, get back to jiu-jitsu, bro. You got a wife at home. You got a school. You don't need to be fighting, bro. Jesus Christ, did the ref have a bet on the other guy also so that the body punch between the legs was pretty sneaky? He threw a punch between his opponent's legs when he was on all fours that at first glance I thought had hit his I'm not gonna say that part. I wanted Renato to win, but this fight was a big letdown. Oh. The whole thing was only about 30 seconds. The other guy was 0-4. All right, so they gave Canuto sometimes they set you up. So if you ever watch like Jacare Souza, his first match, he got set up. Andre Galvao, he was fighting what's the homeboy he fought that was in the UFC? I can't remember the guy's name. The black guy had a really nice beard. I can't remember his name. Yeah, they were setting him up, bro. Listen, they can set you up, bro. They help Canuto out now, but listen, later on, you're going to fight the dude that's 20-0. That's what happened to Bo. They gave him the 20-0 guy, 20-2 guy. Like, all right, Bo, here you go. Came in and short single leg without throwing a single strike. Didn't even try to finish it and gave Renato the easiest stand-up entries for someone like him ever. He easily threw the guy to the ground and then got to just beat on him for 30 seconds. The guy barely makes a show of trying to get up, just stays covered and waits for it to get stopped. Like we know Renato would probably get a can, but this was something else. I encourage everyone to go back and watch it on Fight Pass to see if you feel like it was even an actual contest. I don't think Renato did anything but his job. I just think the other guy didn't try to actually fight. It's tough enough. Can crashing promotion to prep the good fighters. Yeah, so I mean that's what happened. Cuban Sandwich says, when I first started training, everyone looked up to Marcelo Garcia. Definitely created a different culture and attitude to model versus today. People look up to Gordon and Craig. And I think that's a problem. You should not be looking up to these guys. I'm not saying you should look up to Marcelo, but I mean, you can admire their jiu-jitsu, but Marcelo, I mean, that's a time before social media. Marcelo wasn't all up in your face. And even if he wasn't like the best guy, you wouldn't know because you never saw that side of him, you know? He wasn't supporting drug use and addictions and doing crazy stuff that, you know, you probably don't want your family to see or you don't want your kids to see. I understand it's for marketing. But how many times do we have to keep saying that? That's not always justifiable. You know, all this making money is good, but I mean, at what cost? When you burn the whole sport down, I don't know. It's kind of like you take something that we love and, well, you know, someone like Craig is growing the sport. He's putting a lot of money into the sport. I don't know if it's necessarily the best thing overall. Like entertainment-wise, it's good, but the morally, Craig Jones definitely can't stand on a moral battle outside of kicking J-Rod out the gym. I just wonder what are the ramifications for. It's like a can of worms, you know, just all this behavior. You got to remember, a lot of young people are watching this. You know, they're watching Craig do all this crazy stuff. They're gonna emulate it. And where's Quan at? Quan is my homeboy. Quan, 40 years old, guys. He don't look 40. He looked like he's 19. But he understands it's a joke. They're being, you know, making jokes. They're being sarcastic. But you got to realize jiu-jitsu people aren't the smartest people. And there's a lot of young people. They're just going to copy what they see. Oh, I saw Gordon. I saw Craig do this. I want to be like him. I want to be popular and famous. So they're doing stuff like that now. You know, they might be getting into stuff they never thought about. Oh, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. All right, bro. Like, look at J-Rod. I'm sure that started off as a joke. It's just a joke. I keep saying it's a slippery slope, bro. And you don't. Where are the older dudes to be like, all right, guys. There are no like older dudes to be like, all right, man. You guys got to tame yourself a little bit. Craig, you got to slow down a little bit, man. And a lot of people just keep buying into it because they look up to Craig. Even guys that are older than Craig, they look up to him. They want to be cool, and nobody tells him, hey, man, you need to slow down. Hey, I don't know if this was the right approach. I mean, am I the only dude that's over here like, hey, I don't know if this is the right person to be looking up to. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I would much rather you guys follow Marcelo Garcia. I'd much rather he be your role model than some of these other dudes. And you don't know if that's the real Craig Jones. This might be all an act. You don't know that though. Kids don't know that that's an act. They think that's the real Craig Jones out there. All right, we got back to Ollie. He's got a match here. That's a 2. So he pulled right when the guy. Let's rewind that. He pulled right when the guy grabbed his leg. So I think that should be 2 points for the other guy in the white gi. So watch. It's close. It's close. He's going for a loop choke. He uses that to sweep. Loses it. Maybe an advantage. Okay, so they didn't give 2. Oh, they did give 2 to the other guy. So Ollie's down by 2. He's playing that knee shield. A little bit of half guard. I feel like Ollie, he likes that. Well, we saw a video where he showed like the Kimura from half guard and bottom, and also the octopus guard entry. He's also got this, they call it a dog bar, but it's like the knee bar from half guard, which I'm not the biggest fan of. We gotta go in a little bit, guys. We gotta Costco run. Dang, it's cold outside. I'm cooked. Looking like Rosinski over here had the belt grip, sleeve grip. Who did Oliver learn the half guard from? Because I mean, Hodger Gracie doesn't play half guard like that. Over the back grip with the knee shield. Jason gonna start following Cyborg. Cyborg, yeah. Is Cyborg better than Craig Jones? I don't know. Some might say he's worse than Craig Jones. Jason gonna have me fighting all these dudes. I don't care. They can fight me. Let's go. I'll fight Cyborg. I already fought Cyborg. You guys didn't know that? I didn't fight Craig Jones though. Oh, this is a weird position. So I don't think you should have done that. Half guard, standing half guard. Looking for the knee cut, the blow your ACL knee cut. Ah, but he gave up his back. Okay, he's going for possibly a knee bar, maybe turn in. Reverse half guard. Might be going for the knee bar. Can you go for the back? Go for the back ollie. Go for the back ollie. Don't. I mean, you guys shouldn't be following any jiu-jitsu people like that. I don't tell you guys to follow me. I just try to be a voice of reason if I can. Clearly, I'm human. I make mistakes. I'm biased sometimes. Mel Black, lightweight. Looking for this over the back grip. This is before Rosinski, guys. Knee shield, light knee shield. There's AJ Agar's arm over there. I can't see what Ollie's got going on. Maybe he hits that dog bar. No? Sit up guard. Sit up guard. He's gonna bump. What are you gonna do? Look for the pant. Got the arm between the legs. What are you going for, Ollie? What you going for, Ollie? Uh-oh. Who's gonna do what? Uh-oh. Kimura? Kimura time? He might throw the left leg over, guys, just like in the instructional. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. That might be it, yeah. That's it. Oh, he's grabbing his arm. Oh, okay, that might be tap. This guy looks familiar. What is that guy's name? I got to go in about 30 minutes, guys. Got a Costco run. We got another jiu-jitsu guy made his debut. Well, not his debut, but Mansour Kara. Shout out to Mansour. We fought before, too. Former Marcelo Garcia black belt has just his road to UFC bout on short notice. Is undefeated at the moment with a record of 9-0. So that's not bad. Shout out to him. If you guys don't know Mansour, he was Marcelo Garcia black belt, and I don't know if it's too loud. He was he was homeboys with Dylan Dennis before Dylan kind of moved on to Connor. I don't know where Dylan is now. It says great to see Munch, is a great guy, and if you get a chance, puts on a solid seminar. When I did BJJ, I trained under him as a white belt. Coolest guy I've ever met on the jiu-jitsu scene. So shout out to all my Indian bros. You know, they doing it. We got no time, bro. I'm going to try to get through this, considering the stream got killed earlier. It says for gym owners, how are new students usually finding your gym? If you have a gym, you should know. Is it word of mouth? Is it Google? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Carrier pigeon? If you run a martial arts gym, where do most of your new students come from these days? Is it Google, Instagram, word of mouth? I'm just curious how people actually discover places to train, and if there's anything you wish new folks knew before they walk in, like stuff that would save both sides time or make the experience smoother. Google, Google Maps. That's actually, people are going to find whatever gym's closest. Says big glass windows on a high foot traffic street. Yeah, that costs money though. Meta ads, Google, word of mouth. Word of mouth or Facebook ads. Google. Yeah, a lot of people are going to search, wherever they live or wherever they work, they're going to find the closest jiu-jitsu school. So, it does help to run ads on Google or whoever else to be able to come up on the search. Those Google reviews, guys, don't slack on those Google reviews. And make sure you get some good pictures, because I've done some reviews for some academies, and the pictures kind of sell the program a lot of times. I Googled and look up the owner and head instructor. Yeah, people want to see who the head instructor is. They want to see if you got any records. I wish more schools did background checks and stuff like that, because you don't know what some of these records are looking like. You got the guys gooning. You got the dudes that were doing some illegal stuff, been arrested for what, God knows what. Yeah, got a lot of Colts. We got another Oliver Geddes match. This time he's going to be facing off against Lucas Lepre. I think I got 30 minutes before I got to go. Costco run, bro. Yeah. Guys, I watch the matches faster, guys. I don't watch the... I'll be watching... Oh, that was normal speed? Oh, wow, that's crazy. So Oliver plays half guard, but he's fighting Lucas Lepre, who destroys half guard, so not the best match. Yeah, if you ever fight Lucas, go to his seminars, don't pull half guard. My man ready to knee cut, bro. Oliver, you should have learned your lesson there, bro. You're ready to knee cut. Yeah, that's how it goes, guys. You roll Lucas Lepre. And so you can't even stop him, to be honest. His hips are moving. He's adjusting. He's about to mount you. About to knee cut you. Yeah, see? Whatever you want to do, he's about to do. Now he's got this cross face. I want you to notice that the cross face is opposite of where his leg is. And then he mixes it up. It passes pretty easily. That's it. I don't want to see Oliver get crushed too badly. I just wanted to show you what that Oliver was out there fighting Lucas Lepre, man. Ooh, this is a good one. Tips on winding down in the evening. So this is for all my dudes that train at night. Not so much the dads that train in the morning. 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You guys fall asleep. You guys should be falling asleep around now. You guys fall asleep around now, this time. It says I train twice a week. Muay Thai from 19 to 20, which is 7 to 8. Then BJJ from 20 to 21, so 8 to 9:30. 21:30. I would expect to be exhausted, but I am wired till like 3 a.m. That's not good. I've been having a couple of beers to chill out, but that seems counterintuitive. I don't smoke the ganja. Unfortunately, no bath at home, just a shower. I don't want to smash sleeping pills twice a week, but I'm struggling to get settled after training. Any miracles anymore? Any miracles anyone can suggest, or is it something I will get used to? Nope. You're going to be wired, bro. We're going to see what they got to say, but I think, he just wired, bro. I'll take the alcohol out. That's not helping your sleep. Probably make sure that you eat before your training and don't eat afterwards. Limit your phone, screen time, try to read books, anything, go try to just keep yourself calm after you get done. And if you're training, well, it depends. Sometimes you're training hard, and usually when I'm overtraining, that's when it's hard for me to go to sleep. But now I usually I'm pretty good on my schedule. Jason says, Lucas's balance is incredible. I wonder if Joseph Chin watched a lot of his. I'm sure he did. Well, the kind of move he's taken. I've seen Joseph do a couple of Lucas Lepre's moves. His balance. You guys don't understand how good his balance is. Like on the feet, on the ground. He's just a well balanced person, like an athlete. He's got good strength, good speed, literally good balance. Good technique. So I wouldn't say he has one attribute that stands out completely, but like all his attributes are pretty high level. So usually he can beat you in an area that you don't have. And it's like he's a couple steps ahead of you. You're thinking you're rolling with Lucas. You're like, dang, I should have did that. So he's a couple of steps ahead of us. The thing is, I think you can develop that, guys. I think that's just from understanding your body mechanics and what you're trying to accomplish. Lucas wasn't always the Lucas Lepre that we know of. He used to be, well, he did win Worlds his first year, but he had several years of setbacks where he wasn't getting the results that we knew he could get. So just let that be a lesson that you guys can improve. Don't be so quick to take all these supplements. It's okay. It's okay to struggle, guys. I think nowadays the guys want to be really good so fast. They're quick to get on some stuff. When all they needed to do was just drill or study or struggle a little bit. When is everything in life supposed to be so easy? No, you got to struggle a little bit. You got to work hard to get to a certain level. And the guys that take the supplements and get to that level that way, there's ramifications for that. You know, we see it. We're going to see it with a lot of these guys. We're already seeing it with a lot of these guys. Some guy said magnesium glycinate. Yeah, I'm a big fan of magnesium, natural magnesium, cashews, pumpkin seeds. You know, you don't need all this bull crap, guys. Take the healthy stuff. I think melatonin's banana contains melatonin. You don't need a pill for everything, guys. Take the natural. Listen, there's natural stuff to help you go to sleep. Read a book. Someone says smoke. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. Magnesium, herbal tea, read a book, and try some breath work with maybe 4 to 7, 8 tempo. After you get back and shower, lay down with a sleeping mask over your eyes. Do nothing or have yoga music on in the background. I use this to pull myself out of a fight or flight and get ready for bed. Usually after 30 minutes or an hour, and I can get back up, wrap up the day, and go back to sleep. Someone said coffee. Do your laundry. I used to take gummies to calm down and relax, 5 milligrams, and I slept well. I knew about how much, okay, I don't know about that. My heart rate is considerably higher than normal on a training night, 4 to 45 BPM a normal night, and 50 to 55 a training night. I use propranolol, I can't say that, or training nights to block adrenaline, but it's incredibly effective, but you need a prescription for it. Okay. Magnesium. Just get the good stuff, guys. Get the pumpkin seeds. Yeah. You know, you gotta remember we said you gotta find what works best for your learning. Well, you gotta find what works best for your sleep. Oliver Geddes, we're still talking about him. Let's see, he's got some instructionals, guys. If you would like to support him, again, he's going through chemotherapy. He's got, his health is not in good shape at all. So I think we read the story. Is the story up again? Someone asked if he had an instructional. He says, I'm lucky enough to be in an area where I get world-class healthcare. That's true. We don't got that in America. I would be bankrupted. So he's got free healthcare. And I've spent the last few years saving up for a retirement I might never see. So I don't really need financial help, but thank you for the thought. He says he's got a free course or something, I think, that's available on Google Drive. Can we click on that? What's the name of this? Half Guard Mastery Zip. Can I share that in the chat and not get caught with something? So I'll put it in the chat, guys, if you want to check out his half Guard Mastery. Can I not copy? No way, I can't copy that. Let's see. So he's got a half guard mastery course. It's not spam, I hope, because that's him, right? Oliver Geddes, unless somebody hacked him. So he says he doesn't need any financial help, but he's got a little course for us. If you guys want to check it out, I posted that in the chat. So this was the original post from a couple days ago. I'll read it again. If you guys didn't hear it, we'll read some of the comments. And then we got one more video, and then I gotta go to Costco. So it says, someone else posted this. He recently shared that he has cancer and it's not looking great. Figured it would be nice to have a space where people can share memories, stories, and other positive things to help lift his spirits a little bit in this time, quite frankly, bad time. Ollie is such a kind, warm, and generous person, always there to help and share whenever. You are loved, and I really hope you can make it through this. Not every day you get the Beetlejuice yourself. Oh, thanks for all the love and support, guys. It's been awful. It's been an awful, man, I sound terrible. It's been an awful lot in an awfully short period of time, but we fight and we see what happens. Wish you the best. This sucks. I learned the dog bar because of you and still tell my students about it, and meeting you at Worlds back in maybe 2008 or 2009. I was there too. Been following you since Sure Dog days. So yes, I tell the story of Ali Geddes in my little home gym in Texas. The first person I competed against in Nogi, I couldn't believe that he pulled half guard. Then he smashed me. Then later, a teacher at the academy I moved to, and the first person I paid for a private, I still got one of his old school gis that he gave me somewhere. I was at the grading where he got his black belt, and I feel like he got the biggest round of applause of the day. A real pioneer of the sport in a time when nobody could make a career of it in the UK. Lovely guy. He says, I refereed one of Ali's matches way back when I was a blue belt, like 15 years ago, and I didn't even know what he did when he submitted his opponent with a dog bar from bottom half in like 30 seconds. I can validate that. I was in the academy and the applause he got was tremendous, or thunderous. If I remember correctly, he was the last in a special list of 8 black belts that day. I never realized when I met him that he was training as I used to see him behind the reception. Until one day, one of the teachers was away and he had to step up and take the class as a purple belt. Very polite when he apologized to us that we had to learn from him and not from the usual black belts, even if his teaching was great, and then proceeded to teach half guard magic and smashed us during rolls. What a courageous answer to our short time here. This post makes him seem like a true tough guy. I can't imagine the mental fortitude it takes to have that attitude in a situation like this. What an example for the rest of us. I hope he gets to be with his favorite people in the coming weeks. Yeah, someone like Oliver Geddes, I think should get more shine. Unfortunately, in our sport, it's the people that are on the most juice, the most performance enhancements, and the loudest guys that get all the attention, but not the guys that are, serving the community and helping people. Again, Oliver Geddes, I met Oliver because he was in charge of the rules courses in Sweden. So he would go around to different academies and give the rules course. So, there are some good people in the sport. I know it's easy, at least for me, it's easy to get jaded. I get to see a lot of the darkness in this sport, but there's a lot of good people too. This sucks. Life is too short. Dog bar should be definitely renamed Ali Geddes knee bar. This news sucks and puts everything in perspective. Haven't had the privilege of sharing the mats with Ali, but been following him since white belt, and he's always been an inspiration with how he conducts himself and represented. We need more people like Oliver. I was surprised nobody posted this sooner here. You could not ask for a better representative of the sport, and this is just horrible news. This was on UK BJJ Underground yesterday too. I never met Ali, but he was one of the top guys on the UK scene when I was starting in 2010, and we have several mutual friends. Really sad to hear about this, as he is by all accounts a great guy. Fingers crossed for a miracle here, but if not, then he will be missed. So yeah, a lot of people got good memories of him, so that's amazing. I think that's more important than being famous or popular, guys. Just, people having good memories of you. You treated people well. You represented the sport well. You weren't a blemish. On the sport. Can a lot of these guys say that? A lot of these guys, they're not living a good life, man. They on all this crap. They got to inject needles every day. They just got to keep lying that all they did was work hard and believed in themselves. Oh, there's an interview. Maybe we'll watch that tomorrow. I got to go in a little bit, man. Got that Costco run. So we'll do some more Ollie. We'll look at Ollie again tomorrow, hopefully. But we got one little highlight, and I think that's it for today, guys. Hopefully that music doesn't get me. So yeah, guys, that's Oliver Geddes, man. Got Pikachu here now. Yeah, I mean, one of the best in the UK. Again, if you guys are in UK or anything, try to go see him if you can, or reach out to him. Um, yeah, big. We're hoping a miracle happens. If you didn't see the original post, I think his prognosis, is that the right term? I don't think it was the best in the world. It was actually pretty bad. So his time might be limited. So just think about that, guys. Life is short, and we got guys over here joking through life. And I'm like, man, this stuff's a little serious, guys. Stuff gets serious, bro. But that's also, from my perspective, a little bit older than some of these guys. Craig in his 30s too. He about 33, 34. But the young guys just they need more guidance. So if you guys see some crazy young guys, just share some words with them. That's all I can say. Try to steer them in the right direction. Help them to not make the same mistakes that we made when we were young. And just live a good life, man. Look at Oliver. People had nothing but good things to say about Oliver. But the way some of these guys are living nowadays, nobody got nothing good to say about them. They haven't been living a good life, basically. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna dip. Is the stream still up? We still up, guys? I gotta go regardless. I can't stay today. I might be on. I don't know about tomorrow. I gotta train. Maybe in the afternoon. We'll see. I'm gonna try to. I got a couple. I think this summer I'm gonna try to stream a lot. I want to grow the channel. I think this channel has a lot of potential outside of getting knocked off by YouTube. So I'm gonna put the time and effort into this channel and obviously my other channel, and just make some good content. I think this live stream serves a good purpose. So we'll keep pouring into it, keep putting energy into it. So just share it with your friends if you think anybody will enjoy this kind of thing. Let them know about the podcast not podcast. Well, I did have Pikachu on here, so it was a podcast. But we'll keep trying to grow the live stream and build this into something useful, into something beneficial for the community. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to dip. Oh, inverted gear. Let me bring up inverted gear. Nelson, where's my sponsorship money? Sponsorship money at, Nelson? Let's see. Can I pull this up? Shoot, wrong thing. They are running a sale, Memorial Day sale. Yeah, can you guys see it? Oh, you guys cannot see it. Here we go. Poop. They're running a Memorial Day sale. So if you guys want to support the channel, you just, when you go to buy a gi or whatever, you can go offer code ALEC, ALEC. They got the white starter panda, $100, blue starter panda, black starter panda. Actually, I like these gis. Very basic gi. So actually, I might need Nelson, I need a few of these gis. So here, you put in your discount code, guys. You can do discount code 20. I prefer you guys put my discount code in. And it's just a basic gi, man. Looks good. Nothing crazy on there. Looks good. Good quality. Good cut. All I wear is inverted gear gis, so you know. And I've been competing in my gis. You know, I've competed in my gis, and I wear them as a daily too. So they've been holding up really well. I suggest you guys get more than one gi. Not to be wasteful, but you know, while one gi, hopefully you're hang drying your gis. Hang dry, guys. Don't just throw everything in the dryer. So while one gi is drying, you have the other gi for backup. Okay, so think about that. Again, the starter gi, $100. That's good quality, man. You can get an inverted gear belt as well. They got the pink gis for whoever wants to wear pink. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna dip. Costco time. I might be on tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys soon.